Hey everyone, Kevin here from the education team at Zenler, and welcome to another Office Hours Live. So if you've not yet been on one of these yet, this is our weekly live stream show directly into the Zenler Facebook community group. So if you're watching this live, you are indeed in the correct group. So welcome. It may well be your first day with us. It may well be you've been with us for some time. I don't know, but whatever it is, this is a really useful place for you to be. And of course, we are starting to transition into our own community over on the tutorial site. So if you've not yet seen about that, then now's a good time to start to go and explore that, get involved in some of the bits and pieces, and come and join us over there as well. And we're going to be using that a lot more in the coming weeks and months as we progress and it gets much better. So here we go, Office Hours Live. What's Office Hours Live about? Well, this week it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to show you a couple of resources that you can use and a bit of an update as to what's going on, just so you can get a bit more involved in the platform. And that's the theme for the next few months: is action, progress, getting courses sold, getting communities built, engaging with clients and building your course business. And that's what we're going to be focusing a lot of our time and energy on as an education team. We're going to be doing that throughout a lot of the things that we're doing. So I'm kicking it off this week with looking at the resources you can go off and use to help you if you're stuck on things. Now, of course, you are in the Facebook group right now watching this. Probably you might be on YouTube watching this on the replay, but if you are in the Facebook group, then this is a great resource for you right here, right where you are, because we have a lot of stuff, a lot of information in here, and a lot of really experienced Zenler users that are in this area. So if you've got questions or anything like that, something you want to try and achieve using Zenler and you're not quite sure how to do it, then this is a really awesome place to come in and ask those questions. But more than that, I'm going to show you around a couple of little things that you're going to need to know, and then we'll do a quick update, let you know what's coming up, and then we'll finish up for the week and let you get on with finishing your Friday off and getting on with your weekend plans. So let's just share my screen very quickly. Here we are, the tutorial site, tutorials.newzenler.com. You can sign in with your Zenler account, email and log in. It will log you in. If you haven't got one, then you need to go off and create one. And this is a really great, it's an exceptional place to get information and help. And I've been doing a few onboardings lately and a few watching a few of the live support desks that are going on. And what I've noticed is a lot of the questions that come up here can be answered by going through the tutorial site. We've got the quick start guide and the complete guide to Zen. The quick start guide is where you need to go first, and that will give you the foundations for using Zenler as on a free or pro account and get you going. Ideally, if you're on a pro account or you're going to take advantage of one of the trials coming up, then you're going to get to use all sorts of elements maybe you've not used before. So this is really important that you get familiar with this site, how it works and what's involved here. So you come over here, you're signed in, you can see I'm signed in, and as you scroll down you'll see this is the logged in page. There's all sorts of things that you can get involved in. We've got our latest news, we've got an onboarding session if you've not had one yet, if you're a paid for member. We've got on the bottom here all links through to the Education Support Hub, support docs. So if you prefer to learn in a different way than just watching video, you can go to support docs, do a search over there. It's a really awesome resource. We've got showcase sites. So if you want to know what's possible, what other people are doing, go and have a look there, see what some people have submitted over to us and what that looks like. We've also got direct links here through to tech support where you can go off and get the help you need if what you're doing isn't working. So you've gone through the tutorials, you've tried something, it's not doing what you think it should, you feel there's a technical error somewhere. Maybe you put your custom domain in, you've done your DMARC settings for your email, whatever it is, and it's not happening. That's where you can go and get help there. And you can either go in via the form that's in the support docs area, you can go directly via email, emails in there as well. And all of these questions came up this week. How do I get this type of help? Well, it's here ready and waiting for you, and it's ready for you to take advantage of and get stuck into. So it's really important that you do that. Now, we've spent as an education team a long time building these resources out, and they're never finished. there's always improvements being done. So as an example, we just finished the community connections workshop. A lot of people came in on that. They launched their first communities, launched a public community to try and get that SEO benefit and new people coming through. And we did an extensive workshop on that. And that's now become part of the complete guide Zenler. So if you want to know anything about communities, it covers the whole, not just what buttons you need to press to make a community, but everything from the pre-planning, the idea, the conception of the idea, the planning it out, what's it going to be like, what's its purpose, who do I want in there, why do they want to come in there, all the way through to building, launching, engaging, getting people involved, building it, monetizing it, all of these things. And then how do we manage it? So it's a really awesome workshop to get involved in. And there's going to be more of that coming this year. But for now, we're looking at the tutorial site as it is. And here, as you go in and you click around and find the areas that you want, it's really going to help you when you're looking to move forward with what you're doing. So go over, make sure you're involved in this site, bookmark it, make sure you've got access to it and you can get in there. And if you've got any questions, this should be your first place that you go to. This should be the immediate reaction. If something's not working, go straight into here, because you can type into the search bar on the complete guide and probably get the answer. You can go straight into support docs and get the answer. And this will help you move forward faster than any other way possible, even faster than going through our own technical support or the Facebook group, right? Because you know the answer is going to be there. So take advantage of that. It's all free to access this. If you've done all of that and you're moving forward and you're building more stuff, go and look at previous workshops we've done. People don't use those enough. There's some really great information there that you would pay thousands of dollars for, thousands of euros, probably hundreds of thousands of whatever other currency. I can't think of another one. Australian dollars. There we go. Canadian dollars, whatever it may be. But there's a lot in there, and just because there's not the live element right now to it, it doesn't mean the training does not have value. It really does help you move forward if that's what covering something you want to get involved in more. So go and have a look over there, and that will help you move forward. Now, in the event that you're sort of a bit stuck for ideas, or you're tripping over an educational part of this, or whatever it may be, we do have a live session that we run every single week on a Thursday. It runs 4 till 6 p.m. BST, and Manmeet runs these. So let me just share my screen here. Here she is. Look there. And these are live in Facebook, and she shares the Zoom link. And what these are is you can come in and you can ask your questions in there. I want to do this. I'm not sure where to go. I'm not sure how to build this out. I'm not sure if this is doing what I want it to do. Someone asked yesterday, what are the different role types? Well, we've got a breakdown matrix of all of those things where we can just direct you and get you to find it if you can't find it for some reason. So it's a really helpful place to be. They only run once a week, so they're 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. It may well be when we get the community streaming up into the tutorial site and the community's there, maybe we'll run some more Q&A sessions and pop-ups and drop-ins and things like that, especially as we're coming up to that deadline of the 31st of August, which is really important to bear in mind. So this is free for you. At the moment, it's run through Facebook, so you need to either come into Facebook or go into Facebook and grab the link to join Manmeet on Zoom. And people do both. So, but if you're really not feeling it with Facebook, then you can go and sign up for the live support desk notifications, and you'll get emailed the Zoom direct link anyway. So you can bypass Facebook if you wish. So this is really great, and this runs every single Thursday, 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. And you can come on, you can ask, and hopefully we'll get you the answer. If we don't have the answer, and there's a lot of things people want to try and achieve within this platform and further than this platform. And we do get down a rabbit hole of talking about all sorts of things at times, but we don't have all of the answers as individuals or even as a team. So sometimes we need to either go off and find that for you, find the resource for you, or maybe it's a technical question and it needs to be redirected over to the technical team. So whatever it may be supportive of what the education team are doing here. They're there to help. But of course, there are times when sometimes we just don't have the answer right then or right now. So bear that in mind, please. But do use it. It's there to help you. There is, of course, no charge for this. So if you want to come on, just by all means, you can come on every week if you want, and ask your stuff. It's not a problem. You could even use it as a focal point as you're building your stuff out. Right, I'm going to work on this week. If I've got questions, where can I go? I know I'm going to bookmark that I'm going to have all my questions ready for Manmeet on a Thursday and go in and just load her up with questions. That would be a really awesome use of that, and it keeps you focused for the week. How have I progressed this week? What have I done this week? If I've got no questions, it means either everything's gone really well or I've not done enough. So use it strategically. Don't use it reactionally, as in, oh, my mate's live, I'll go on because I probably had a question from about 6 months ago that I'd like to ask. Use it as in the here and now. This is what I'm doing this week, or this is what I'm facing. This is what I want to do. How do I do that? Can you help me? Can you give me some guidance? Point me into a resource direction that can help me out. And that's what these sessions are for. They're 100% there to help you as Zenler users become more effective, build a better business, and ultimately get more students in and happy. And that's what we're looking to do here. So it's a great place to be. If you've not yet been there, go and jump in. It's a lot of fun, and we can help you out. Now, just as I start to wrap up on office hours, which is it's never a long show. It's normally 20 minutes, half an hour, which is where we sort of are at the moment. Um, there was a big announcement that came out. Rakesh put an announcement out last week. There's going to be changes coming for the free plan and for new people from the 1st of July coming in on the trial of Zenler. So they'll come into a trial rather than going directly into the into a free plan. Or if they want to come straight into paid, then they absolutely can. And we're now talking about how we're going to support people doing that. And we're putting together an accelerator program to help people move through the next couple of months, be profitable, earn enough money, earn more than enough money to move forward using Zenler and the Pro Tools that are available to you. So look out for that, because there's going to be announcements on that over the coming couple of weeks. And we're really excited by how this is shaping up. Of course, it will be myself and David leading the charge on the education team front, helping you all as we go through this transitional period. And of course, we'll be there to support you every step of the way. So look out for that. It's an exciting time. It's an exciting time to be involved in this. If you've been sat on the fence, if you've been just treading water with your Zenler account, because it's been on the free account for a while, and you've sort of always meant to do something, but not quite got there for whatever reason, now's your time. Now's your time where you can really get involved in this. So we're looking forward to helping you out. We've got other lives coming up, so look out for those as we go through the course of the next week. Office hours will be back next week at some point. I'm going to try and do more of a fixed schedule each month. So I might pick a day per month and then change it for the next month, just to give a bit of regularity to it, just to get more people coming in live with me. That would be awesome. So look out for that in the events area. So I'm going to plan those out a little bit more. And it'll be great to have people coming in here. Now, I don't think I've got any questions. We're just going to have a quick look. No questions at the moment, which is awesome. Remember, the link that's pinned in the chat is the link to the tutorial site. So if you don't know, didn't get the link for what it was, go there and go and sign in. See what you can see. Go and enroll for some of the courses that are there and the workshops that are there. They're really, really worthwhile, and they're great value for you to go in. There's high value to these courses. The training there is top notch. So go and have a play. Enjoy your weekend, whatever you may be doing. We'll catch up with you over the weekend, maybe next week. It'll be absolutely awesome to see you live somewhere. If not, feel free to use the live support desk with Manmeet on a Thursday. And that's it for me for this office hours. So have a great one. Next week, we're going to be doing some demonstrations on office hours. Going to get into a little bit more into the system, show you a few different things that you can do in there, just to spice it up a little bit. I'm looking forward to it. Have a great week, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. See you next week.